Hey guys, Sirotomis here, out with another possible series here. I used to play this game all the time. I love this game. It's a nice, relaxed game. It's got a lot more than just farming. The name of the game is called Stardew Valley. I love games like this. They're just really relaxed. It's very simple. Let's go ahead and get started. So, right click here and we get some seeds. Alright, so as you can tell, this is a farming game, but there's a lot more to it because you have foraging, you do have mining in the game, you have fishing and all sorts of stuff. You have quests as well, which is going to be how we get started today. Now, we're going to go ahead and just put these up. Actually, I'll leave it up a little bit longer just in case if you guys want to read that. Now I've already played, so I already know a little bit of what I need to do. And it has been a while since I've played, but we're going to go ahead and get into it here and just clear out some spots. Alright, let's go ahead. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm using the wrong tool. Do I? Haha. There we go. Knock that down. I'm trying to get a spot here to go ahead and get us started on farming, because obviously that's our main goal in this game, is to farm. So let's go ahead and let's just clear out a nice area. We don't need nothing huge right now. Plan later on making a really nice spot for farming though. So let's go ahead and get that out. Let's get that out, that out. Oh, and you do have energy as well, so the energy is kind of what determines how long your day is, what you do in the day, and all that jazz. So now we can go ahead and get started here and get a nice little plot going. Oh, come on. That's the thing about this game, is the mouse is sometimes it's super sensitive sometimes. Sometimes it just does not want to go where you were pointing. So that's always a interesting thing to do. Alright, so we've got all of our parsnip seeds out. We do actually need to water them every single day to keep them growing. So let's go ahead and get these guys watered up right quick. We have that all done, and we're going to come over here. We're going to go and refill that up. And there is actually crafting in here as well. There's not much I can craft right now. Right away, I might actually go ahead and go for a chest to get a chest out here. So let's just go ahead and get a little bit more here. We will get seeds to replant trees as well, so that's going to be a very nice thing later, where we can set up our own tree farm. I plan on getting rid of all of these trees here. However, with the trees out right now, they will actually grow by themselves without me having to do anything. So I don't have to worry. If I knock all of the trees out, I will still be fine. Alright, let's how much have we got? 39. We need 50 wood for a chest, which I'd like to get right away because a lot of this stuff you will not really use for a while, especially in the early game here. Now, and one of the quests we have is introductions. We have to go meet all 28 people. Now, I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera yet or not. I might meet some of them, but some of them like to run around and are a little bit more difficult to find, so I will possibly do that off camera, so that way I'm not sitting here just running around looking for everybody in the map here. So we've got all these houses here is where all the residents live. This is the town. There's a lot more to interact in the town. There's a lot more to get into it, but we will come across those later. Hopefully if this series kicks off. Which, this is a really fun game, so I will probably continue to record this regardless. Actually, you know what, let's place this right there for now. let's go ahead and just... There's nice little sound effects right there. Whoop! Loot those right up there. So we have that stuff right there. Now obviously I just did that, so I can't craft anything. Which most of this right now is not really needed. I don't really need anything from this at the moment. The main thing I need to do right now is just honestly wait for these to go, and I am actually about out of energy, because energy actually does go quite fast, so I might just go ahead and use up the energy real quick, get that gone, so then that way I can fast forward to the next day. Now I do not remember actually how long it takes parsnips to grow. It actually tells you on the seeds, but I forgot to look, but that's okay, because that's going to be the determining factor. Alright, so we are super low on that, and actually using the scythe does not use energy, but using every swing of this, even if I were to miss or just use it accidentally, it does do that. So I'm going to get it as low as I can here without hitting 0, because if you hit 0, your energy for the next day is actually lowered. And then it's easy. Actually, this is always something you want to do. It kind of helps you get recipes and stuff like that. It tells you just what the weather's going to be tomorrow, because if it's raining, you don't have to water. It just gives you other stuff you can do. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Oop, I did not mean to do that. I'm just going to pick that up and move my TV wherever I want, I guess, huh? Alright, let's see. Alright, so the spirits feel neutral today, and what a lot of that refers to is when you do mining, is the main thing. You get geodes. You can take the geodes to a blacksmith, or to the blacksmith. There's only one. You take it to the blacksmith, and you can have him open them for random ores and objects. The happier the spirits are, the more lucky you get in that day. I believe it also does affect stuff like energy and fishing and all that kind of stuff. So, but right now they are neutral, which is okay because we're about ready to do that. So this is going to be for recipes. Or actually, no, sorry. This is just tips and tricks. So I was wrong on that one. But that is a different one, which we might get tomorrow morning because the TV changes every single day, which is always the first thing I want to check out. So let's see if I can remember to do that. Alright, now since that's done, our energy's done, and yes, it is only 1:50 p.m., but there's really nothing else we can do. Actually, I lied. We could go ahead and search around for some people, which I don't want to sell anything yet. That is where you could place stuff in there to sell stuff and all that. There really is not much I can do. Actually, I believe it does. Yep, it does not take energy, so I can pick up dandelions and stuff like that, which is foraging stuff. There's actually another thing right here, so let's go grab that right quick. Another one hiding right here. Alright, one right there. Now these are going to be handy for later, so you could sell them, or, you know, just get health and stuff out of them as well. You hover over them and tell you. See, that does nothing, but the dandelion, it does give you 25 energy and plus some health. So I could regain some energy here if I wanted to, but to me it's just not worth it really to do that right now. Oops. And I did actually accidentally do that. So I am exhausted, meaning that I am going to have less energy tomorrow. And that is... Oh, and I'm sluggish. Actually, so with me being sluggish, I am actually going to go ahead and run back. Let me actually eat the dandelion, because that should help. Let me get back right quick. And I am exhausted, which is going to suck for tomorrow morning, but that is okay. That's what happens when you accidentally swing and you have only one swing left. Not a huge deal, not a huge deal at all. This video is not going to be too long. It's just going to be kind of explaining the game a little bit, getting into the basics. So let me go ahead and sleep, and that's going to bring it to the next morning. And every time you sleep, it will save your progress. So first things first, let's go over here. It's going to tell us the weather report and fortune teller today. So let's see. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow, so I don't have to worry about watering tomorrow, which is awesome. Now, okay, so they are not that happy. Well, they're not super unhappy, but they're not super happy. So a little bit on the bad side, which isn't really gonna affect me a whole lot. All right, and then we've got Willie. Yeah, and Willie is the fisherman of the town. So we've got him right there. He is now back, so we can visit him when we need be, and he said he has something for us, which I know what it is, but you guys will find out later. And this video is not going to be too long, so I probably won't do too much into it. Let's go ahead and refill that. We have our energy back, but as you can see, me watering and with exhaustion and stuff, it just really exhausts a lot of your energy for the next day. On these worms right here, actually, if you use your hoe on them, do that, you get random items. Now, I just got some copper and some stone out of that, which is awesome. That's going to be very handy. Primarily the copper. Of course, the stone is pretty easy to come by, but that copper is going to be very useful for later. Now let's go ahead and run into town here and see if we can find some people. And I would like to be on that, because then I don't have to work with that. If that is locked until 9 AM, that's okay. This tells you the birthdays of other people and festivals going on. So as you can see here in a little bit, there will be the egg festival, and then later on in the spring we will have the flower dance. And I believe this is yeah, it's year one. It starts off in January, if I am correct. I am actually not 100% sure where they start you off on anymore. And normally if they have a quest will pop up there, but it does not look like they have any. I do not actually think anything is opening at the moment. I think you have to wait for some of that stuff to open. Is there anybody running around that we can go ahead and meet now? I do not see anybody. I know one person that we can more than likely meet right away, which is going to be the town hobo, if you will. Oh, we got her right here. Your name is Maru. So she is the first one we are meet. And I do not remember. This right here is, it tells you how friendly you are with the person, really. And I do know later on in the game, if you become friendly enough, you can actually marry one of the persons you want. Over here, I believe her name is Robin, that lives in that house with her husband Demetrius, I want to say. It's been a while since I played, so I'm probably getting those names wrong, but that is okay. Okay, so we have miners over here. We can't interact with that yet. Alright. Can't interact with that yet. Ah, here we go. Lewis, correct? Or Linus. Okay. Linus, he is kind of an outcast. He lives out here in a tent. He has no home in the town. Which we will get to know him a little bit later. And it is 9, so we might be able to go in and, I believe, meet Robin. Nope, there's actually nobody at home. I'm just gonna run around your house. Oh no, there she is. She's actually gonna come out. Let's go talk to her. Yep, it is Robin. Okay. That should give us, yep, it's 4 out of 28 people right now. And then Demetrius. Ah, yes, I got it right. There we go. Alright, awesome. Yeah, because some of these people, they will not come out, because I do know some of the people hide in their rooms for a long time, and if you can't actually go into the rooms till you are good enough friends with them. Like, this is Maru's. So Maru is Robin and Demetrius' daughter. And then in here, as you can see, we've got a guy down here, but I cannot go in, and his name is Sebastian. Okay, I forgot his name. I remember Robin and Demetrius' so far. Those are the two I actually remembered and got right so far. There's Robin actually running around right now. We don't need to talk to her again, because we've already met her. Let's see here. Okay. Yep, it's locked. We can't do anything with that yet. We will do stuff with that later. I believe in a few days we will get a mail from the mayor, and that will progress that more. Okay, here we go. Evelyn, okay. This is Evelyn. A lot of people just call her Granny. I can understand why, it's a small town. And then this is Jody. Oh, what's her name? Emily. Alright, there we go. I left that up for you guys to read if need be. Then we come in here, and Pierre. Okay, this is Abigail. And Pierre is the owner of the shop. And he's the main one that I buy off of personally. There's only 2 places for you to buy stuff. One is a huge marketing area. I can't remember what they named the place. I think that's Jody. We've already talked to Jody. I can't remember what they named the place, but you can either go through Pierre's or that place over there. Actually, let me just run over there and see. Oh, we haven't talked to you yet. What's your name again? Marty. Okay. So we have Marty. We've met a decent bit of people now. Just running around. This is Alex. But let's go ahead and, I believe it's, what is it? Jojo. Or Joja. Actually, this is it right here. And yeah, Joja Mart is the other place you can buy stuff. But of course, this is like your typical factory. This is, you know, your typical marketplace. Like, you have your local store, and then you have your place like Walmart. You know, it's a huge place. And this is Pam. She's the person who lives right here. Her daughter, I can't remember which one her daughter is. I want to say it's not Abigail, is it? I can actually, if you can go into, let's see, there it is, social. I want to say, actually, yeah, it's her. I have not met her yet, but I believe she is the daughter of Pam. I have not met her yet, but that's okay. See, this video, since it is the starting video, there's not a whole lot I can do. And I know this may be a little boring right now, just because I'm just running around meeting people, just, you know, starting out, just did all this. And that's okay, that's just the start of this video. Later on, it does get a lot more exciting. So actually, let's go ahead and see how many we've got. 13 out of 28, which I might get the rest off camera. 5 p.m. for that. And then getting the parsnip, which is not ready yet. We still have to wait a few days for those to actually grow and be ready. I actually might go ahead and end this video here, because since this is the intro, there's not a whole lot I can do as of right now. This video is already getting a little bit long, and I want to keep them short and sweet for you guys, get straight to the point. So I will go ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Sirotomis signing off.